ATS employs over 1,200 staff. We have 260 centres, which are fixed centres. We have over 130 mobile technicians. Our IT environment, like any sort of company that's been around for a while, has grown up with multiple different systems, and we have several different systems that are in play here, and they don't always talk to each other. We have three sort of core systems. We have our point of sale in centre, our point of sale for mobile, and we have authorization systems, and all three of them interact in some way. Now, most of that is either historical legacy processes, or it is when mobile came in, it was we needed specific systems to support mobile, and then ultimately, because they were intrinsically linked to the centres which keep stock, we had to actually integrate the systems together. And a lot of that was done manually in the first instance, and because it was a matter of get the service in and get it running, they just kept running with those particular services. So one of the challenges that we've actually had to overcome was resolving the problem of a manual process and many layers of processes and tweaks and changes over the years.
RPA, or robotic process automation, is process automation technology that allows a piece of software to be automated to interact with the Windows desktop in the same way that a person would. So whether that be a legacy application, whether that's a browser application, it allows us to automate away from an individual a repetitive task, essentially.
When I think about the amount of time that we spend doing repeatable, mundane, copy and paste activities, I think about the actual people who are doing that, and would I want to do that? And I wouldn't. So I think that it's really important that we're able to utilise their time in a much more productive and effective way.
So the real benefit of robotic process automation and the way that RPA works is that these bots are able to do things repetitively in a very efficient manner. Bots don't get bored. Bots will do the same job over and over again with extremely high accuracy 24/7.
In terms of the time savings, the critical factor, and the quality of life for the employees. We don't have infinite resources, right? We've only got a certain amount of time with people, and the important thing there is about getting those people to do the important stuff.
So RPA was particularly suited to this use case because the task in which RPA was automating was being run approximately 200 times a day and involved multiple members of staff. By automating the mundane and repetitive tasks, we free people up to do the things that humans are better at. Intelligent automation is an umbrella term for a range of process automation tools, including RPA, low-code, workflow tools, and artificial intelligence.
I think one of the biggest challenges that you have is about that engagement. How do you get somebody excited about what essentially is data movements? And it can be a fairly dry and technical subject. So we brought it to life by engaging with Brian the bot, Betty the bot, Bonnie the bot. It gave them somebody to reference, and it made it more human. It made it more real, and in some ways less threatening. And it was never the intention to have it threaten. It was always the intention to benefit everybody. But getting that initial engagement, naming the bots, was very important in that process.
What sets Liberty RPA apart is that we've made it particularly easy to use. You don't need to be an IT professional to use the tools. This means that we can put it in the hands of those people who know the processes to deliver that process most accurately.
When we started this, it was small. And it's been great to see how it's grown within the business, that the leadership team have then taken it on board, and how RPA is now one of those conversations that appears in other team meetings. And they are now thinking about what they are doing and why they are doing it, and is there a better way to do it? And not always is there a better answer? But the conversation is being had now. And that's one of the biggest benefits that we have had, is we're starting to think slightly differently about how we can do things.
Using Liberty RPA, ATS Euromaster have resolved some unique challenges, and it's been a fascinating journey for us. And as a result of that journey, we've learned a lot more about their business, and together we look forward to resolving more of their challenges.
I think that ultimately, we believe in the product. I think we believe in RPA, and actually with Netcall's support, I think it's been easier to do, to get going, to bring it to life. And I do look forward to sort of seeing how the next phases progress.